In part 3 of our vertebrate story, we're going to ask the question, what came before fish? What came before the first vertebrates? On our tree, the fish are going to be in blue here, and they do indeed have ancestors in this purple region here. Now these creatures lived, the first of these creatures lived over 500 million years ago. Scientists call this the Cambrian explosion. The fossil record shows that lots of new types of animal body plans were evolving at this period of time. Many of them went extinct, but some of them did not. And the ones that survived, of course, would be the ancestors of all current-day animals. So all animals can trace their ancestry back to these early animals that lived in the oceans over 500 million years ago. And we know this story because of places like this. Here we're in the mountains of Canada, and this is a hillside with lots of shale deposits. And here we are at the famous Wolcott Quarry fossil site. So all these little shale deposits here, if you just turn these over, you're going to find impressions. You're going to find fossils of creatures that lived 520, 530, 540 million years ago. Here are some sort of drawings of some of the kinds of creatures that lived in this period of time. We have Anomalocaris, Opabinia, and here's sort of a drawing of what it might have looked like in the ancient oceans. So again, we're located here at this point in time here, 520, 30 million years ago, and out of these organisms, there will be a species that will give rise to the first vertebrates, to the fish. So swimming in the oceans here was the ancestor of fish. And scientists think it may have been a creature like this called Pacaya. Here's a fossil impression of Pacaya, and here's a drawing of Pacaya. And this will be the actual size of Pacaya relative to a human. The suggestion is that Pacaya had evolved a sort of a stiff rod-like structure down its back, a notochord, and this would eventually evolve into the backbone. And so Pacaya then is the suggested ancestor of the first fish vertebrates. So on our tree then, we can think of Pacaya as swimming around the oceans over 500 million years ago, and its descendants had a bright future. Fish went on to evolve into all of the vertebrates on Earth today.